travelers? Your boy Super here, and I'm playing No Man's Sky. We ended the last video with a bit of an unfortunate incident. Maybe I was careless. Maybe it's just a freak accident. Either way, our inventory's gone. But it's alright. It's okay. They don't know how we play, but it did damage a bunch of shit. That's unfortunate. And I hate to spend any of our dihydrogen, jellies or otherwise. So they can't stop us. For what, 40 seconds they stop us. Yeah, get out of here with that. Just a trip back to our freighter and we're good. I made it barely just to the safety of my ship, and then I accidentally hopped out again, and as soon as I hopped out I was dead. We were gathering some, it's an incident, I'm afraid our freighter got shot up. First time this has happened. I'm quite used to it. I'll just tell them to continue. Rarely ever does it explode. It's never, you know, it's never serious damage. It's not a problem ever. We're here to get some plants, and we lost the plants, so we can't go back and get them in this shape. It means we lost both the plants. No, we didn't, because I was smart. I stored some shit. We were here after 2 plants. Cactus flesh and star bulb. We got the star bulb and put it back in our freighter. The cactus flesh is what we had in our inventory. Not to mention all the things like lithium-ion batteries, life support gel, carbon, oxygen. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to recoup. But we can, and relatively quickly, but don't make it any less tedious. I got one more segment to run through. Got a third fleet. And this one has 204 activated copper, 312,000 units. See what I mean? We've never had 6 figures. And then 300,000 units again. That's what I'm talking about. That was still a 1-star mission. We just got so many ships that they're just raining on, making it rain on us. I don't know the logic behind it, but definitely doing a 2-star. Now, but now they're also 15 hours, 16 hours, 4 hours. We're gonna go with the 16-hour one. And we'll send them. Send it. Run it. And they're also consuming more fuel. But it seems like it's worth it. Let's go check our refiners. Nothing. Is that a glitch? Nothing. Is that a glitch? What happened to all our dihydrogen jellies? I swear I left them in here. Something's not right about that. Star bulb. Yeah, so we got to keep a lot of our things. This is the freighter inventory. There's some dihydrogen, but it's not our dihydrogen. I don't know where that shit came from. Can we repair anything now that we're in the freighter? All of this. That was the refiner. Is the items that were in there still in there? I don't fucking, yeah. Cool. Luckily, we can start back from scratch with everything but oxygen. And I didn't even look for the dihydrogen. Yeah, that's a glitch because we had a bunch of dihydrogen and jellies. And we didn't take it anywhere. It was not in my pocket. Now all we got is that 45. That's real slow going, and we do have oxygen. I don't. That's a glitch. You should never leave that shit in your freighter refinery if you're signing off. While you're playing, it's all good, but when you sign off, take that shit out of there. As you just witnessed, they fuck you when you're coming, fuck you when you're going. Starting carbon we'll get from our plant room. Four banger. One banger. Oh, that first one might have been a one banger too. Oh, give me a break. Do I look like I want a Kit Kat bar? Oh, so that we should be able to harvest this one too. See the graphic is different? It's not gonna let us though. It's obvious you can be harvested. It could be harvested. Yeah, none of them are that difficult as that one to target. This one's not ready to harvest. But this one is not either now, I see. Fucking me when I'm coming, fucking me when I'm going. Trying to get me to spend all my money on the jellies. Why do I have two freighters, two refiners full of jellies? When did this happen? Oh yeah, that's more like it. That's all we got in our suit. Dihydrogen, ion. Maybe we might be able to make some ion batteries. Yeah. You can refine an ion battery. What will it turn into, or does it just throw an error? Bet you just throws an error. You refine it down to nanites eventually. Living mold on an ion battery, that's crazy. You can get some. We had like 600. We had 1,000 condensed chromatic metal. What happened to that? I'm not emptying those out. It should be in our freighter. We weren't carrying it. There's only 32 now. We can make some more. Easily enough, I guess. Oh, that ion battery didn't produce that. That was from the last thing we had in there. Why does it have to be like that? That is what we needed. Now we're missing the hydrogen. How does this happen? And it takes so long that you always want to leave it in there no matter what. Come back and the shit's gone. Get the fuck out of here. For now we'll buy something since we're not saving for anything. Oh, they're not even selling it now. What a fucking coincidence. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna need some more oxygen on us. $500, that's good. I'm not fucking with it. We need it. We don't even need any chromatic metal. This can go away. This can go in her. Just waiting on the dihydrogen. Fuck. Might as well catch this planet side. Fire a circuit board. I remember we're on the polyfiber. Star bramble and cactus flesh. We didn't get any cactus flesh. But we're right above the planet that we can get it from. What do I want to put in here? Nothing. The hydrogen jelly we don't have. It's not even an extreme weather planet. It's just freak ass occurrence. This is it. This is it. Aggressive sentinels. That's why we were within such a short health that we could be killed that easy, but I still think we got fucked. Buchurata. Cactus flesh. What does it look like? Probably not even loaded in yet. Obviously, it's gonna be big and green. Maybe glowing. There's a good chance. Not going down there. Gravitino balls. Nothing doing with the scan. Oh, there's a building. Base. Still don't see. There's another building. Why didn't this one show up on the fucking radar? That's weird. Maybe because we've been here. Even if we've been there, it should still show up on the radar. Definitely. Yeah, well, I don't see anything that even looks similar to what we're looking for. I don't think our beam can get that crystal. That's what I was after. Yeah, not a thing. Gonna have to land. And there's nothing valuable here for us to gather at the same time. It's a bummer. Oh, get the fuck out of here with that. Oh my god, he's fighting me already. We ran right into the gang, too. Stupid gang. Hashtag stupid gang. Alright, we're good now. They also act like that if you fondle their balls over there. I'm straight. Sweet root. Pulpit roots. Nappy boy. Nappy boy and pretty boy. Nappy boy and pretty boy. Oh, they on me. They on me. Oh, no, no. What do we got there? Heptaloid meat. Oh, God, they on me. They on me. Run. 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 Go. Gravity balls it is. They on me, run! Run! Nappy boy and pretty boy. Nappy boy and pretty boy. Life support power low, life support power pulpit root. Yeah, seem a little rare on this planet, don't they? Give me what you're working with. 280,000. Wow. Booyakasha. Oh my god, can you believe this shit? No, I can't. Insane. And now my eyes are clouded. What is that? Is it echinacea? That's it. That's what we're looking for. Oh god, that is so fucking creepy. Oh my god. My word. Whew, man. Need to watch a bunch of ghost videos around 2 a.m. alone in a dark room and then hear that shit. My god. I'm not just that, I've actually experienced the encounters in the videos. Some of them. Never was able to explain any. That's cool, you can use dioxide in life support. I never found the scientific answer for anything, you know. If there was a scientific answer, I didn't think of it as a paranormal event. I was just like, oh, it's that. Didn't tell anybody. Wasn't shocked. I've had dolls roll their eyes. I've had shadow figures. I've had, like, not really a shadow figure, but the room was like crowding in from the corners. Like shadows were growing in from all sides at once. It was down to a point. I've had apparitions. I've had voices. I've had. Oh, they're a big close up here. Pretty much everything. I don't like sometimes I have like flashbacks of seeing shit, memories of shit moving, but I'm not sure, or I don't know if it's just suggestive something or I don't know. Like shit slamming and things like that. I'm not really too certain. Because I'll see a ghost video and I'll remember the parts of it, like what the guy was wearing. I'll remember. I did a ghost. I went ghost hunting wearing that, and then in the video I'll have shit slam and shit, and I'm like, did shit slam? Did shit move when I was wearing that ghost hunting? I don't know. That happens to me a lot. Is that I'll get like flashbacks of like, it seems like a separate life, shit that I would never remember. I don't remember ghost hunting until I started watching it and remembering. Like there was serial killers where I live right down the street from my house. And so one of the bodies is found down the street from my house. So everybody, it's always been treated as a ghost spot. People say they go there, and the lady was found there, had a baby, and she died there. So, or she was buried there. So you can hear her screaming and talking about her baby and shit. And I was a little when we did that, when that shit was going on. I've always been with Ouija boards, and sometimes I get like these flashback memories of I was clearing my sister's house with sage because she thought she had a demon or something. And I know something happened to make me think that there was ghosts and shit there, but I don't remember what. So from whatever flashbacks and memories I can recall, it just sounds just like about everything. And how could I not remember a single event? I don't get it. Lost the man got the last. Oh, there's the last. These things are like hard to collect them all. Look at this guy hiding behind the hill, far away from all the others too. It makes me want to get back into it, and you know it makes sense because when I'm seeing the videos and I think I would like to ghost hunt, none of that shit makes me want to do it. When I think of what's gonna make me want to ghost hunt, it's shit that's never been seen in a video. And it would make sense. A lot of people, videos are not. if you have your first ghost experience, don't matter if other people already made a video. You're gonna want to experience it and just be shocked, right? But not me. I want the something unique and something different. I was thinking about it, and I had like an idea of what kind of ghost encounter I would want, but now I don't remember it. Oh, and one I had is where the you move and your reflection in the mirror stays the same or moves differently. That I think I had that one happen too. I do believe I did, and I was like I don't know, like 18 to 23 or something maybe. Don't know. Of course, I must have, at age 18 to 23, everybody does any fucking anything. You're so bored and desperate for fun. Of course, I fucking ghost hunted. But that happens with me with a lot of shit outside of ghost hunting too. That I had like I had no idea. I had hopped a train to go sightseeing and went to another country. But I got started having flashbacks. I did that shit. It's crazy. Aloe is not what I'm after. Can I even summon my ship? $90,000. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. 280,000 for that big boy there. So like, there's other things that I remember the whole time that I did, like being a rapper and making CDs and shit. So when I see people in that, like I know I did it. Like I did a lot of things, you know, moderately successful, but cool regardless. And I couldn't believe how much shit that I had done that I forgot. So about ghost hunting, what I would want, it's got to be more involved than just knock on this. You know, I've seen knock on this. I've experienced knock on this. You knocked on it, big deal. And it's not like, oh, knock on it. How about I turn the whole house inside out? No, don't fucking mess up my house. That's not gonna make me happy. I don't want you to do that shit. I don't want like poltergeist shit. A poltergeist is a poltergeist is a poltergeist. That's not gonna entertain me. Like, and then I started thinking about apparitions, and the only apparition I would want to see is like dead famous people, like Marilyn Monroe, Nefertiti, Cleopatra. And it's hard. That's a hard thing to do. So if you summon a spirit that might not even like you, if you were back in their time, might not even like you. That's a stretch. You got. I always tend to think about their personalities and their moods. Like, what would I say to Cleopatra to come and get her to visit me? Like, it's crazy. So that's what the apparition would have to be. And as far as the portal, like I didn't, this wasn't the idea that I forgot, but a type of portal, window into another dimension, another time, um, all that shit would be, would be cool. Would be Bigfoot, not so much. I don't live in the environment for Bigfoot, because if you live in the middle of the city and you see Bigfoot, you just know it's a hallucination. And hallucinations not supernatural. It's got to be real. I don't just want to trip on acid, but no. So, so I skimmed right over Bigfoot while I was thinking about it. And like Poltergeist, I skipped over that, and I don't know. I had a specific idea down, but I can't remember it.
Technology recharge.
I've had sleep paralysis too, but I've never seen an entity during the sleep paralysis. I've sensed it so bad that in my dream I woke up and I was sleeping in my bed, and I woke up in my bed and I couldn't move in my dream, and then I felt as if I was tied down and somebody was breaking into my house, and I started screaming, "I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!" And I thought I was talking in my sleep so the people in real life could hear me. But then I woke up and nobody ever said nothing. That was probably the most extreme. Like, I was fighting for my life. And I didn't even see an entity. And I kept thinking, talk more, and the louder and more often you talk, the more likely you are to survive this. Because it was like my third, fourth time, I knew that it was sleep paralysis inside the sleep paralysis. So I was like, the more you talk, the faster you're gonna wake up, and blah blah blah. But it was still terrifying, and I didn't even say nothing. Like losing control of in a dangerous situation. It's just, I gotta be in control if I'm in danger. I gotta be in control most of the time anyway. So when I'm in danger, I really gotta fucking be in control. Like seeing like smoky, ghostly shadow people, seeing the walls closing in, the shadows on all corners, all around my peripheral vision. Like I would see like tunnel vision, and a shadow around the walls would creep in and creep in, and then I'd blink like I want it to go away, and then it'd recede, and then I'd be bored lying in bed trying to go to sleep, with nothing but like the hallway lights creaking into a crack, and then I'd see the shadows getting smaller and smaller. Then I'd be like, make it go, blink my eyes, and it'd be gone. And dolls, I said about the dolls looking at you, dolls moving and not so much. That's not something I'd request. I don't. I don't know. That don't seem like something I would request. But if it happened while I was, if I started making ghost videos and I was trying to get into ghost and a doll moved, I wouldn't be mad about it. I know that much. But I'm not gonna request it. I've been did all types of spirit Ouija boards, and so I don't want that. I don't remember, but I had a request, and it bothers me that I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh yeah, like this one. This is a crazy one that I got flashbacks. Like nobody has this, right? Like there was this unconnected phone, and I watched this video, and this guy, like it rang, and he was sitting there talking to a ghost, the ghost of a boy. They had a conversation. I have flashbacks of that shit happening to me, and that's crazy. But that's closer to what I would want. Like people are always happy with a knock and something moving. I'm like, hey, sit down and have a conversation with me. That's more what I was wanting if I would have tried to hunt some ghosts. But like that's a bizarre ass thing to have flashbacks and you've not done it. Shit like that happens to me all the time. How in the fuck could that be? That's like a world-changing event. Having a conversation on the disconnected phone with the ghost, and you're gonna forget? How in the fuck? Maybe I was too scared. I blocked it out. Maybe that could be it. I guess. And so why would I lie about it? I'm not making. not making ghost videos. No reason to lie about it. Man, call the fucking army, why don't ya? So by now you probably know what ghost videos I watch. If you've seen that one, that's like a 1 in a million thing. I think I've heard stories about it back when I think it happened to me. And that's how I come about seeking it out. But I never watched a video of it back then. Never. But I did watch a video about it recently. But even that's like maybe I want something that benefits me more, you know. An experience that I think I've had before isn't that valuable. Maybe something's got to come of it. I don't know. Or maybe it's got to have some emotional value to it. But okay. I almost remembered something. I was thinking like if a ghost could teach you some valuable knowledge, maybe that's not specific enough for what I remember thinking of, but that would be cool if it has a specific meaning point. I think we're good to go. Yeah, we got thousands. This shit grows like weeds. Look at that shit. Oh, that shit grows like motherfucking weeds. This is a cold planet. It looks like a hot planet to me. It's hot during the day and cold at night. Look at there's cactus here. How is it not a hot planet if there's cactus? I don't know. I don't know. Yep. So it seems like if all those memories are real, then I got pretty far and deep into it, which makes sense why I'm not so displeased with it right now. You know, so uninterested in experiencing something that people are going crazy for. You know, maybe like the sleep paralysis, but there's a girl, dead old celebrity ghost that tries to have sex with me. That would be amazing. Like I did think about that. That was a specific thing, but I knew I was gonna talk about it, I told, oh god damn, I told myself to think of something more. I told myself to think of something more, you know, family friendly, and then I thought of it, and that's what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so I told myself think of something so I can put plans in motion to get it done. And then things like laying down powder and seeing footprints and shit, that didn't even appeal to me back then, I don't think. There was one memory of like child handprints on the door that seemed familiar. But I don't know. That's not important enough for me to discern if I just seen the video or if it happened. I don't even care. It's kind of rubbish. Like, and anytime I want, I can pick up like a spirit box and I can have them say shit straight out of my mind. But that don't entertain me. Neither does the SLS. Like, I've seen ghosts that were doing twerking in the SLS. And what beyond that can I experience with an SLS? You know, nothing compares to that. And like I tried like doing a semi-seance. It was kind of amateurish by myself, but I couldn't summon anything like Cleopatra or I couldn't summon anything. I thought I just heard like a girl or a sexy young lady's voice or something. Tried for hours summoning like Cleopatra or it might because I would list off like three. It listed off like Cleopatra, Marilyn Monroe, and Nefertiti all in the same chant. And so maybe she got jealous or something. They all got jealous, and so it was like, not unless you said my name alone, I don't know. And I got absolute, like at that time I could still do the spirit box and the SLS thing, so I got those at the same time. But it wasn't those. It wasn't. Nobody said, "Hi, I'm Nefertiti" or whoever, but they would still say shit like to show me that they see what I'm thinking or what I'm doing. Like I'd pick up a cigarette and they'd say, "Smoke," shit like that. But, and when I tried the normal line of questioning, "Are you dead? What's your name?" and blah blah, I wouldn't get anything. So it was very dull to me, boring. I used to get when me and my friends did the Ouija board, we would get names, ages, death history, and they would talk to us all fucking night. Can't do a Ouija board alone, though. I spend a lot of time alone nowadays because, I'm a grown up with jobs, responsibilities. I was never alone as a kid or a teenager or a young adult. I don't think I'm ever going to remember what my idea was. See, like, my mind keeps going to Random Nautica, but I think I thought of it while I was watching a Random Nautica video, because I did Random Nautica. It did surprise me in work, but it's not a fantastical story or even really memorable. Like, it took me to my aunt's house. That's it. Right up to her fucking front door. That was in modern day. I sort of got flashbacks of me doing it a long time ago, but it wasn't that cool. It was a shocking memory back then. Like I thought maybe I found a dead body or something, but that's not really that cool. No, fuck that. That's not a good memory either. That's not something I would want to go to that for. What was more important about the memory is that the girl I was with, or the girl I thought I was with, and how hot she was, and how I haven't seen her since that day. And I thought, if it's all about the girl, how could it be a fake memory? You know? And it sort of somehow it tied into the system, the memory of me cleansing my sister's house. She was all into shit like that at times, and she would be all about me cleansing her house. And even if she didn't have anything there, she'd want me to do that. But I don't know. I don't know how I should get back into it and see something I haven't seen. I don't know. And I'm like busted mentally on this shit. Polyfiber. We can make the polyfiber. Can we make the heat capacitor? Selenium. How do we not have any selenium? Come on. 10 hours! 10 motherfucking hours! Well, we're gonna have to go get some fucking selenium then. Thought everything was 4 hours. It should be at one of our bases. Of course, they're not gonna fucking show us. Unless it's a space station. Oh, there's got to be selenium in some of these places. You fucking joking. It's supposed to say it in little writing up under the thing. Like current system selenium here. Settlement admin. Let's go see what's up there. Yeah, like the things I want are the things that you don't see, like, cause I don't know. Besides for a seance and a Ouija board, you know, shit that just is. I guess I don't know. What the fuck? We don't have 2 of these planets. We must have looked with the scanner when we were looking for selenium before. Jumong 8, Juming 8. Starball, that was Starball. No, selenium to the ring planet. Okay, Juming 8. We got no clue from the game on how to get there. Zooming in, all sides. I mean, there's that, but I don't think that's the selenium mission. I think that's the main story mission. Another reason, like, I'm into the paranormal is because, like, I've been in, like, 8 or 9 car crashes, right? And half of those I flipped the car multiple times. And I've never had an injury. Not one injury. Left the hospital the same day. Most of the time I didn't go to the hospital. That's wild. So I think, like, dead people, because it's stupid, you know. Whenever you interfere and you think you're doing something good, right? Like, you end up kind of like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You protect somebody right from a car accident they're in, and then next week they go home and kill somebody because you fucking saved them. You know, so there's no way it was an angel who saves anybody's life. It has to be some dead idiot trying to earn his wings, trying to get back to being alive. You know, I'm gonna save people's lives as a spirit, and then the people I save go do all types of bad shit. You know, so you can't believe in angels. If there is angels, they're too smart to fall for that shit. You know, like a guy who beats his wife, like, what kind of angel's protecting this motherfucker? You know what I mean? More than likely, it's some dead dork-ass guy who's like, I want to be reincarnated. Let me protect somebody. And that's how the world becomes a shitty place. Just because you're dead don't make you an all-seeing, all-knowing, all-powerful being. You're fucking dead. I know that's what I'd be doing if I was dead. Well, let me earn my life back. Let me earn another life. Let me earn resurrection. Let me do that. And, you know, I don't know who I'd be asking that to, but if it was at all possible, I would be fucking doing it. I would be a ghost. Ain't no reason not to do that shit. other than the havoc you'll cause on the earth. Oh, like the butterfly effect. That whole that whole uh that whole theory, you know, your one good deed just committed a whole country genocide, whatever, you know. Fuck. Stupid ass ghosts. We're 700, 800 units away. And what did we need to repair this thing on our suit? Wiring them. Oh no, dihydrogen. We can get dihydrogen with this, right? You know, there's a lot of opportunity for you to not think the best about ghosts, you know what I mean? And I was thinking that they just look at it as the disconnect between the living and the dead. Like they don't got no emotions, they don't have any common sense, they don't got any real world experience, they don't have any emotion to help them make the right decisions. And if they do have emotion to help them make the right decisions, then they'll protect the wrong people for the wrong amount of time, thinking having their emotion override them. You know, you just can't be dead and still make. Well, you can't be alive and make those type of decisions because it'll fuck everything up. You just can't. You can't interfere with other people. Everybody has their own free will. You step in the way of nobody's free will. You know, living or dead. You don't get to make decisions for the other person. Any other people. And just 'cause you're dead, you're not fucking God. And like I think there's plenty of times when people should have been dead, but they're not. And then after they're not dead, they still should be dead. You know, and maybe it's just randomness of life. Maybe it's to show that there's not a divine controller over all that. Maybe it's this, that, maybe it's the other. Maybe it's a dead person who's sticking their nose in where it don't belong. You know? Another cluster. And I kept going on and on because I'm trying to remember that thing, but it's not helping. Not any closer. Because I was just thinking about everything I just said around the same time. Let's see, so I'm not necessarily like, oh, a dead person's my guardian angel. So I'm not that type of person to be interested in that shit like that. Yeah. If it's a person, it can't be anything angelic. If it's a person, it's got to serve its own needs, but if you're dead, you don't have needs. That's why it's hard to believe in ghosts. It's pretty much like it's a mindless servant, or it's a mindless learning thing that doesn't necessarily have to follow your every beck and command, you know? Just like an insatiable appetite for the human world, the living world. Think a lot about, you know, ghosts are what you make them. Ghosts are how you envision them to be, what they want. It's what you want them to want, you know, and that. I'm sure a lot of people believe something along those lines because a lot of ghosts will always, like, you want them to knock on the wall, so they do, and you know They know that you wanted it, and you know that you wanted it, and then it happens, and then that's why it's a ghost and not science, you know. I think a lot of that shit is just like that. And why are they there listening to your commands? Because you wanted them to, you know. That person would be, you know, just void, but you conjured up their conscious, which is not really like their conscious anymore because they don't have feelings. So they're kind of there to mindlessly serve you. But you know you don't want them to, you know. You're like, the way of the world is alright. I don't want to step on over the other's toes. I don't want to interfere with anything. So I'll just have them come here and spook me, you know. Kind of like that. So you can never really know if it's a real ghost. And like, I know there's tricks that make you think it's a real ghost, like, you know, the complexity of its tricks, you know, knock in, causing this to happen, that to happen. Then you know it's ghosts, but no, I'm not talking about ghosts like that. I'm trying to grow spiritually, like, I don't need to be shock and awe, and I need answers, and I need power to control over that shit. I don't need to just jump scare me and shit. I don't know. I hope we got enough for each capacitor. We did. Circuit board. Easy money. Is that, how much does that cost? 900,000. Gosh, look at the guy here. Who built this shit? Not a damn word I said helping me remember what I like. It was just getting specific. I was like, ooh, yeah, I'm getting real specific now. This shit. Just gotta impress my jaded ass, but I'm fucking clueless now. Fuck out of there. Let's go back to the fright. It's you? It's you, I know it. Here's your circle it. We got a galactic trade terminal for the fright. Or in bases. Maybe just base. That's just bases. Okay, we already had that. Starship Tech, he needs gravity balls. Needs gravity balls in exchange for Starship Tech. Why doesn't the Starship Merchant have these missions? Aren't we right above a planet with gravity balls? I would wait till we are to bring the planet. It's gotta have aggressive sentinels. It's this one. Flourishing with the green jewel. The great green jewel. High security rules tells you right there. And it's high security enough until you take the balls. Then it's even more high security. You get fucked over. And I spent like my first 40 hours playing this game on a planet like that. On foot, on just the planet. Not flying around doing missions, on the planet base building. It was crazy. You got a great moment of reflection when you look back and you start traveling outer space instead of staying on a planet. It's almost an epiphany.
Warning. Threat detected.
300,000. Well, you lied to me last time, so I'm not gonna fucking do it. You got it? Last time we got 260 and they told us it was 330. Get the fuck out of here with that. I'm not working for you no more. I'm just here to play with your balls. And there they is. There they is. Let's get them. Pass me them things. Let's get them. We got 3 stars. Look at that. 3 motherfucking stars immediately. How many balls are we supposed to have? Easy enough to get away from, I reckon. Oh, we got 30 seconds. That's 10 seconds per star. That's a long way to run. They can come up mountains a lot faster than I can, too. 15. 1 star. 10. 9. 5, 4. Back up to 13. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that could have fucking killed us. Now we're back down to 13 again. Yeah, that's a good job. I better not do it anymore. 3, 2, 1. Go! Let's get ghost, homie. Push my shield, recharge. It's good either way. Even if we get caught again, it's down to 1 star instead of 3. And we got all the balls we need, so I don't even care. I'm not jetpacking. Till now. Perfect. These things are valuable too. Let's see, we've got 7, and that's 280,000. It's not nearly as good as storm crystals or other things. It's probably like 4th in the most valuable natural resource. It's like 4th. I would much rather get storm crystals or whispering eggs or there's like 1 or 2 other things I think. Underwater clams or something, or the oddities. The underwater monstrosities. Or the things that larval cores on the freighters, on the derelict freighter, those are more. Derelict freighters time consuming now. Very much so. You're working for that money, whatever money you make in Freddy, you're working for. Whereas things like the storm crystal, or snatch and grab, you know, big payday. Of course I got you. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Conflict scare. Whoop-de fucking do. What happens after you death? Steal mortite from the dead. Glass eyes, metal skies. Look at me. It's no surprise that I am the king. Give me mortite. Give it to me now, goddammit. Find a walk. I'm not building that. I don't need a conflict scanner. Get the fuck out of here. So what was the mission he just gave us? Expand together mortite. For what? I don't have any mortite. I got Thecio right here. Yeah, mortite's a purple thing, but I don't see it. It's very reflective or glistening.